second half, I thought we played better. We didn't shoot like we'd like to. I'm going to give the goalie a lot of credit in the first half. I thought he did a nice job, made some big saves. And like our goalie, I thought kind of a reverse in the second half. I thought Bobby Wardwell made some tremendous saves, great one-on-one saves going down the stretch. So we were able to keep that 2-goal lead.
Coach, you guys took a timeout with 2 minutes left, or 5 minutes left in the second quarter, and it seemed like you guys kind of came out differently, scoring 2 goals in less than a minute. What did you guys kind of talk about there, and what changed?
I just changed we used one zone offense. What they were doing was they were zoning our first midfielder and the second group. So we put Nicky in off the substitution for Sergio, and they went right back into the zone, which we thought they might, and we just changed our zone offense off the timeout, and that's why we got a couple of the quick shots that we did. And Nicky shot it right where he should shoot it against this goaltender.
Mm-hmm. And I think that's 3 straight hat tricks for him.
Yeah.
What was kind of clicking for him there late in the game like it has been recently?
I just think he's been playing well. He's been shooting well, and those shots went right in the upper right-hand corner where you have to go against this guy. And Nicky's just been sucking up and playing great down the stretch.
Yeah, he did make a lot of saves low today, and you guys had said that you had talked about that he was a good low ball saver, I guess, for lack of a better way to say it. And so, did you talk at some point to them about, like, this is what we've talked about, and here's where you should be shooting it, or
yeah, we didn't. We don't do a lot of that normally, and then this game, especially in the fourth quarter, when we had a timeout, it was just we're shooting the ball high, guys.
Yeah.
This isn't funny anymore. Sometimes you want to change. If we can, we want to change the plane on him. But we kept dipping our stick low and shooting low. He was just moving to the head of our stick.
You guys were able to kill that 2-man advantage there in the third quarter. It seemed like that was kind of a turning point. How key was that?
Yeah, it was a big key. It was a big stop for us, and they tried to skip past through through the zone, through the 4-man, and I forgot who it was. Maybe McDermott or McCartney, I think, picked it off, and that gave us a pretty big possession.
As a team, you guys are one of the most veteran offenses. How big was it to play their zone defense right before the tournament?
It was great. A lot of people didn't notice, but Duke had zoned us a few times in that game. A lot of people didn't pick up on that. Carolina zoned us a bunch, and we had some pretty good success against those guys. I thought today probably most of the goals were against the zone today.
What's the stats, Tim Harper?
We're just resting Tim, and we want to get him 100% going into the NCAAs.
So you expect him back next time?
You'll see it next time.
Last year, you guys played Colgate in this buffer game. It was a blowout. This year, obviously much closer. What does it mean for your team to be playing this buffer game and have it be so close against such a good team?
Well, it gives us, especially this year, it gives us another road game. So it gives us an experience on the road. I think early in the year, we had a couple losses. We hadn't been on the road. So I think between the games that we played in the ACC that were on the road and the ACC tournament, both of those weren't at home, obviously, and to get a win here today is big for us because it's that much more experience, and especially with guys like Barber out, and to get the win, play against a lot of zone, which is something we haven't seen a ton of. We've seen it, but it's just going to help us. The team last year that played us in the playoffs zoned us in the whole second half, and they had success with that, winning it. So it was good to come out with a W and just kind of gut it out here today.
Did you just